All right, Facebook family, Instagram family, social media out there, how's it going? My brothers and my sisters, welcoming you to Global Transformation Academy, where we are absolutely transforming this world. I want to welcome you to a very quick chat. I'm your host for this little 5-10 minutes. I'm going to share with you a powerful message today, really about global transformation and also about you discovering your path to wealth. So I want to share with you some powerful tools today. And what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be discovering your path to wealth. And I'm just going to take 5 or so minutes to go over this. As you know, we train Fortune 500 companies, a lot of the banks, a lot of the real estate companies, a lot of the mortgage companies, a lot of the financial service companies, network marketing companies. We also work with the mayor's office, doing leadership trainings for the city. And we're known a lot for using the tools of mindset, communication, and behavior. Some people refer to it as neuro-linguistic programming, or they refer to it as neuroscience, the study of the mind, the study of effective communication, and the study of behavior so we take massive action. So that being said, we also have some other tools that we use for some people that have fears, fear of picking up the phone, fear of prospecting, for people that have or they have a belief system that they don't quite believe that they're cut out for being a top producer or top performer, or they're not really sure what their path is. We offer other tools like timeline therapy to remove blocks, and then also behavioral analysis and just a bunch of other things. So today, however, we're going to be chatting about a technology called Path to Wealth, which really is your technology to learning how it is that you're going to discover your path to wealth and how you can create wealth. And to do that, I'm going to actually go over some slides real quick, or actually one slide, so that we can learn about this, right? So there's actually 8 paths to wealth. And one of the paths that I'm going to share with you in a moment is your correct path. These paths are highlighted by very successful people who've achieved tremendous success. They're all multi-billionaires, and they found their natural path to wealth and their flow, right? Think about flow as being a way a river just flows seamlessly to its destination. It doesn't have to, be going uphill or anything. It just flows naturally. Finding your path, your flow to wealth is what this is about. So my question for you is, would you like to discover what your talents are, what your path to wealth is, and what you were born to do? Many of us think we already discovered it. Would it be great to actually confirm that that's what you're really supposed to do, what your natural path to wealth is? Or maybe you don't know, right? Some people have no clue what their real purpose is. And would it be powerful for you to capitalize? Would you like to capitalize on that? Absolutely, right? Would you like to learn what it is that you would do, you'd love doing it so much? Like Oprah says, she says, find out what you would do because you love it so much, you would do it for free and then actually get paid to do that thing. So really centered around what you love. And then, also finding your path to least resistance, right? So instead of trying hard to make something work, finding actually what's the easy method for you to build wealth, for your family and your family's children and your children's children and your children's children's children. So we're going to take a brief look right now at 8 profiles. And we have a test that we will share with you where you're able to discover which profile you are, and then also how you can actually take that profile, that flow, and actually utilize that to create wealth in your life, right? So what I'm going to do is just really go over what they are, and then we can learn a little bit about it, okay? First, as you know, we are Global Transformation Academy. We're really honored to be working all over the world. The US, we just launched Brazil with Ms. Veronica Larrea with Transform and Thrive Project. We're signing a deal to do this in China, so we're super excited. And we're here today to learn about this. These are 8 paths to wealth. Again, this is part of our Your Path to Wealth program, which we have an event that will be coming up on September 10th, a one-day event where you get to really learn about this. And also for those of you that are eager and you don't even want to wait till September 10th, there's an opportunity for us to do this just, one-on-one at a time in the next few weeks that fits our schedules together. So as you can see, there's 8 different profiles. You've got the mechanic, you've got the creator, you've got the star, you've got the supporter, the deal maker, the trader, the accumulator, the Lord. And I love this so much because when I think about this, you've got all these tools for human potential and human growth, but very few tools actually tell you who you are. Who are you? And what is it, if you learn nothing else, what is it that you would do to actually follow your natural path to wealth? So this is amazing. So first, let's start with the creators. Up there, you recognize that face, right? That beautiful smile, that energy. Everybody loves Richard Branson. I totally love him. He's a great, great guy. So the founder of Virgin Records and Virgin Airways, they're now Virgin Galactic. He's actually pioneering space travel with Elon Musk as well, doing the same thing. So about creators, a little bit about creators. What are creators? So creators can't help but what? Create. They're good at creating profitable ideas and businesses, but not so good with the day-to-day running of a business. Successful creators will delegate everything except the creative process. So Richard Branson is definitely your man for that. And there are several others in that category as well. Then you go to a category to the left. I'm sure you recognize that young man right there, another gazillionaire, right? Mark Zuckerberg, founder of Facebook, right? He's a mechanic. And what a mechanic is they're perfectionists, right? They like to finish things rather than create them. They're not so much big on creating. They're more big on finishing things. They want to make everything better. They like tinkering with things and fine tuning them to be even more excellent. So think of Mark Zuckerberg. Then you go to the next person on the right side there, you got the star. Now it's obviously you recognize her face, right? And it's easy to spot a star. I mean, you've got obviously in film, music, sports, you've got tons of stars, music, film, sports. But most people don't realize that high profile CEOs can also be thought of as stars. They rely on the strength of their personality and they're aware definitely of the pressure of always having to deliver. So think of someone like Oprah Winfrey, Ellen DeGeneres, Beyonce, people like that. All right, next one, you got supporters. And most people don't realize the supporter, they think a supporter is a follower, but they don't realize supporters are actually the best leaders, right? So supporters are great networkers with loads of energy and enthusiasm. They're really good at supporting either, actually their greatest wealth comes from supporting and joining forces, becoming billionaires by joining forces with other stars, creators, deal makers, or mechanics. So as you think of a supporter, you might think of Jack Welch, former CEO of General Electric, right? And then you go to deal makers. I know you recognize his face. Who thought that he would ever actually become US president? Well, there he is, deal maker, right? And what did he do? He wrote a book on the art of the deal. And yes, he's a deal maker in this category. A deal maker relies on relationships, connections, and being able to react intuitively when the best opportunities present themselves. Example, there he is, Donald Trump, several others in that category as well. Then the next one, as you look at the bottom right there, trader. A trader is someone who naturally hunts out bargains, naturally they love haggling and getting immense satisfaction from a great deal. They're equally as good at finding high-priced buyers too. Think of someone like George Soros, definitely a trader. 2 categories left. We have the accumulator. The accumulator, their incremental growth is the key to this wealth profile. They're patient, they're disciplined, and they will stick fast to a successful system. Think of Warren Buffett, right? And then finally, you got the lords. Lords, you may think of one of the original lords, Andrew Carnegie, which is who summoned the book Think and Grow Rich with Napoleon Hill. Andrew Carnegie was the steel magnate many years ago. So what is about the lords? The lords like to control everything. You can find a lord where their fixed assets are generating cash. They don't want attention though, like the stars, and they like to create wealth quietly. So think of Andrew Carnegie, think of Mukesh Ambani, Indian billionaire and businessman. And so you've got about 8 of these profiles. And what we have is an opportunity to discover which of the 8 profiles is you and what is your path to wealth, right? Knowing this profile, which one you are, it's almost like having the keys to the Bank of England, right? The vault, unlimited supply of funds, because you actually are following your specific path. And so what we're going to do is we're going to invite you, and there's 250,000 people have already taken this. They found their path. They're happy. They're successful. And so we're offering this to you as well, and want to offer to you that you can actually come to an event. We're having a one-day event on September 10th, which is a Tuesday. And we also have this available, if you don't want to wait that long, we also have this available through one-on-one coaching, where we would literally send you a link, you take the test, and then from there we would sit down and go through your report one-on-one. So that being said, I'm sure this would be of interest to you. People that are entrepreneurs definitely need to know this. People that are influencers need to know this. Those of you that are leaders, sales professionals need to know this. And even in sales, if you think about it, when you're communicating with people, who are you communicating well with, right? Which one of the 8 are they? And what is the way of communicating that is effective with that certain person, right? That certain personality, if you would, that person that has a certain path. There's a way of communicating well with them. There's a way of building trust and rapport with them, because they're very different. You know, some are very people oriented, some are very task oriented, some are very big picture, intuitive thinkers. Some are very detailed picture of feet, boots on the ground type of personalities. So you need to know which one. So just from a sales perspective, this would be very powerful for you in doing business with people, to know who you're working with and who you're talking to. So that being said, this is something of interest to you. We do have an event coming up. Again, Kaya Redford, Global Transformation Academy. Phone number where we can be reached is area code 844-787-3657. Again, that's 844-787-3657. You can also message myself, Kaya Redford, on Facebook or on Instagram. You can DM me. Also, we have a website for a training where we don't focus on this. We focus on increasing production and helping people make more money by learning sales and leadership mastery tools. That website is gtatransform.com. GTA stands for Global Transformation Academy, gtatransform.com. And that's what we're about. We're about bringing anything and everything and the most cutting edge tools and technologies to help you become a master of your destiny, because that's what you are. You are a creator. Your creator created you as a creator. And this is a way to discover exactly what your creator created you to be. I love you guys. I look forward to hearing from you. Again, phone number, if you want to reach us, is 844-787-3657. And obviously you can message me, Facebook, Kaya Redford, or Instagram, Kaya Redford, or you can actually go to our website, which is gtatransform.com. All right, my friends, I look forward to seeing you soon. And remember, when you change, when I change, we all change. We have that much power. We literally can change the world. Signing out. See you soon.